Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Sims on Film, a bumper Sims on Film, as we have quite a number of films to go through. So, first we have Ash. This is available on Amazon Prime. It's a sci fi horror, and it takes elements from previous great sci fi horror films. So, there's a bit of Alien in there, and also it does take some elements in the first 10 or 15 minutes from the Dead Space game franchise, where it's just sound really getting the tension built up and really doing the jump scares. Now, the film is elevated to a much higher standard than it should be by one of the central performances of the year by Isa Gonzalez. She is absolutely terrific, and she basically on her face shows how terrified she is of the element she's in. She's basically looking to see and find how all her crew were murdered. So you get dream sequences or normal sequences come in and out, so you don't really know what's real and what isn't. It's one of the best central performances of the year, cracks along 95 minutes. Well, I don't think it's one of the best sci fi films ever made. What I will say is it's one of the best performances by a lead character in a sci fi film I've seen in many, many years. It's highly enjoyable and one of the surprise films of the year so far, though. So that's Ash, and that gets 8 out of 10. Next, we're on to The Image of You. This is on Paramount Plus, and I thoroughly enjoyed this. It's kind of a sexy thriller movie, what you get in the 90s, Basic Instinct or Fatal Attraction. And overall, it's basically cheesier than a bag of quavers, but it cracks along an unbelievable pace, has a fantastic twist near the end, probably 10 or 15 minutes out, which I never saw coming. Lead character in this is played by Sasha Patrice, I think. She's in Pretty Little Liars, and she's terrific. And overall, like I say, it's full on, utter cheesy entertainment, but it works. And the ending is one of the best I've seen in many years. So that is The Image of You, 8.5 out of 10. Usually, you shouldn't have guilty pleasures as films. If you like films, you like them. And if you're going to say this is a guilty pleasure of 2025, I'll go with it. It's one of the favourite films of the year so far. Next, we're on to The Order, which stars Jude Law and Nicholas Hoult. This is a true story about a violent robbery gang back in the 70s. Law is the law. He plays one of the main police officers, while Holt is the main leader of the villainous group, and Holt carries the film. This is his finest performance and finest work so far. He basically makes you want to watch the film. Every time he's in a scene, it has impact and he carries the weight of the entire film. He really does outact Jude Law in The Order. The Order is not spectacular. It's a steady, if decent, um, biopic movie. I've seen a lot better than this. But overall, it's okay, elevated by Nicholas Holt's outstanding performance. One of the best of the year, I think, could be nominated for a Sims on Film Actor Award. He overall the film gets 7 because his performance is that good. Next, we're on to one of the hardest films of the year to review. That is Holland, starring Nicole Kidman. Now, overall, Holland has some good elements, but sadly, there's too many bad elements to make it a great movie. Kidman is very good in it, but overall, there's too many mishmash of what should work. I don't really know how to describe it. It wants to be a thriller, it wants to be a murder mystery, it wants to be a romance at some point, but none of it really works. We get dream sequences what try and make you feel like you're watching Mulholland Drive, yet again, doesn't work. Nor does the ending. It's not a complete disaster, as there's some moments where you think, yeah, there is a great film in here, but it's just badly directed and edited. Kinman is very good in it, but there's just something missing from Holland. 6 out of 10. Next, we're on to Another Simple Favour. This is a sequel to A Simple Favour in 2018, which was one of my favourite movies of that year. So Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively are back. So this time, Lively's character invites Kendrick over to Capri to be her maid of honor, and from there you get the usual a simple favor scenes and ideas. So, like the first film, you get mystery and twist, and they all work pretty well. For the first 90 minutes, it is a full on whodunit murder mystery. You're watching Kendrick trying to find clues, and you thoroughly enjoy yourself. You think, oh, this is as good as the first movie. Sadly, the last 35 minutes really are disappointing. It's a complete mess. The direction goes all over the place, and he really doesn't know how to end it. The biggest problem with this is the chemistry between the two lead characters, and there has been rumours that Kendrick and Lively just did not get along filming, and you can tell that really in the film. The scenes when they are together seem, well, they seem flat, unlike the first film. Lively is not as interesting as she was in the original film, and her scenes really go absolutely nowhere. In the first film, she was evil, conniving, and you really didn't like her. In this one, she's just boring, and you just want to see more of Kendrick trying to solve it out for herself. But overall, as sequels go, it is disappointing, but I've seen a lot worse sequels, and it's saved by Anna Kendrick's first 90 minutes of the movie, which are really, really good. Sadly, let down by the last 35. Watch it. If you like the first movie, you will be slightly disappointed, but there's enough there to enjoy due to the first 90 minutes thanks to Anna Kendrick's performance. 7 out of 10. Last but no means least is Minecraft. I took Harry, my nephew, it was his first cinema trip, to go and see a few weeks back, and it's a lot better than what it should be. There's good chemistry between Jack Black and Jason Momoa. Full cinema, and everybody seems to enjoy it. It has that family fun element, kind of a good family film, what you saw in the 90s. A bit Jumanji's maybe, but not as good as that. But overall, there's nothing wrong with it. Graphically, it's not particularly great, but it's fun, it's enjoyable, everybody got involved. And yeah, I have nothing wrong with it. It was more entertaining than what I thought it would be. As an experience with a nephew, it will, of course, be a 10. But as a film, I've got to review it, of course, as normal. It's good fun, Minecraft. I enjoyed it, and it gets an 8 out of 10 from me. Later this week, there'll be a few more films reviewed. One of the biggest films of the year, and it was Oscar nominated, is now available on Prime. That's Conclave, which I'll review. And I think there'll be a few more films on top of that at the end of the week. And there you go. Sorry, it's been a while, but there you are, back with Sims on Film Bumper Edition.